Hello there and welcome to Student Midwives Nook. Today we will be tackling some topics under obstetrics and that will be the obstetrical history. Now, obstetrical history is actually obtained during the first visit of the patient to your clinic. You know, to know the status of pregnancy and to know if the patient is high risk or not. So, let's start. So, obstetrical history is a comprehensive system for classifying pregnancy status, and it provides greater detail on women's pregnancy history. So let's start understanding the terms of the obstetrical history. So sometimes it is GPTPAL or GPTPAL. So G stands for gravidity, P stands for para, T stands for term, P stands for preterm, A stands for abortion, L for living, and M for multiple pregnancy. Now, let's understand each term. So, G stands for gravidity. So, it is the number of pregnancy, including present pregnancy. Say, your client visits you for a prenatal visit. So, prenatal visit, isang tara na yan. And then your client told you that she she has already two boys. So, obviously, meron na siyang two previous pregnancy. So, the answer is the score for her gravidity is 3. So, that will stand for G3. Now, let's go to para. So, para is the number of previously born, ayan, that reach viability, regardless of whether born alive or not. Okay? So, ipinanganak ng viable. Okay? What is viability? We are talking about the fetal viability. So, fetal viability is the ability of a human fetus to survive outside the utero. Well, the viability age, it is generally accepted that the viability age is 24 weeks or fetus weighing 400 grams. You can find this information at the 5th edition of the Maternal and Child Health Nursing by Adele Piliteri. The viability age, itong usapan na ito, actually, ito ay mahabang usapan. So, last publication, 2021, yung WHO or World Health Organization, pinabaan nila ang viability age to 22 weeks. Ayan. So, halimbawa sa board exam, nagtanong kung ano ang viability age, tapos wala naman sa options itong 24 at naandoon yung 22. 22 yung isagot ninyo. But if pag wala yung 22 at ang 24 ang naandoon, 24 ang isagot ninyo. Okay? Well, this viability age, marami tong scope. Kaya abangan nyo to sa iba kong videos. So I will discuss this in a detailed manner. But, okay, let's move na. So, number of previously born. With our example, sinabi ni client na meron na daw siyang 2 living boy. Okay? So, that means viable sila nung ipinanganak. So, ang answer ay 2. Ayan. This G3P2 will be broken into T-palm. Ayan. So, eto na yung dadagdag ng detailed information for the obstetric history or the obstetric score of your patient. Now, let's move to the next term. So the next term is T for term. So this is infants born at 37 weeks or after. So halimbawa, 38 weeks, that is term. 39, that is term. 40, that is full term. Still full term, still term. 41, 42, post-term na yan, but still, count pa din siya sa term. Do you understand? Okay, from our example earlier, so tatlong pagbubuntis na, dalawang living boy, let's say, isang 37 weeks at isang 41 weeks. So that will count as 2 terms. All right. Now, let's go to the preterm. So preterm are infants born more than 20 weeks and less than 30 weeks. 37 weeks, I'm sorry. Now, let's say yung previous example natin, pangatlong pagbubuntis, dalawang beses nanganak. Let's say meron siyang 37 weeks, tapos meron siyang pinanganak na 28 weeks. So, ang count niya, less than 37. So, ito ay considered as term. Okay? Now, 28 weeks. More than 20 weeks and less than 37 weeks and 28 weeks. So, considered siya na preterm. Alright. Now, let's move to the next term. The next term is the abortion. Now, when we say abortion, it is the number of spontaneous or induced abortion. So this is pregnancy termination before 20 weeks age of gestation. Palagi niyong tatandaan, pag abortion ang usapan, ito ay termination of pregnancy before 20 weeks. Okay, before 20 weeks age of gestation. Now, halimbawa dun sa ating example, no? Tatlong pagbubuntis, o halimbawa ay isa lang ang pinanganak niya, isang term 37-weeker, tapos yung isa daw ay pinanganak or na-abort siya ng 12 weeks. So, hindi siya kasama sa para, tapos dito siya sa abortion. Ayan. Tapos, syempre, obviously, isang living. Kasi naandito yung, ayan yan, tatlo. 'Di ba? 37 weeks. O, ito 12 weeks. Tapos, current pregnancy. Ayan, mas naiintindihan na sana ninyo ito. Okay. So, si 37 weeks mapupunta kay term. Si 12 weeks, mapupunta kay abortion. Tapos, itong 37-weeker na to, buhay kaya nasa count siya ng living. Okay? Tapos, buntis siya ngayon. So, 1, 2, 3, tatlong beses nang nagbubuntis. Itong si 37-weeker, ipinanganak niya, kaya nakatara kay para, at ipinanganak niyang viable. Alright? Ayan, I hope mas naiintindihan ninyo. Now, we go to the L, which is the living. Of course, halimbawa sinabi stillbirth, mga madam, mga sir. So, syempre ito ay patay, hindi na kasama to sa living. Okay? Now, let's go to the, ayan, multiple pregnancy. So, multiple pregnancy, be it twin, triplets, quadruplets, yan ay counted as one. One para, ayan, one para, tapos one multiples. Ayan, ganyan siya i-record. So halimbawa, the patient has a record of pregnancy of multiple pregnancy that results to cesarean section. Tapos triplets ito. So hindi siya tatlo. Hindi siya tatlong para. Isang beses lang siyang nanganak nung time na pinagbuntis niya yung triplets. At ire-record mo sa multiple pregnancy na isa. Alright, sana naiintindihan natin. Okay, let's move forward to answering examples. Ayan. So, with this exercise number 1, so the patient reports her obstetric history to you. She mentions that she has been pregnant 3 times. So, ang gagawin natin dito, ang strategy ko nung kumukuha ko ng board exam ay nagtatara ako. So, hindi ako nahihiyang gawin yan. Dahil, bakit ba? Hindi. Para mas maintindihan ko at mas ma-sure ko ang answer ko. So, she mentions that she has been pregnant 3 times. So, 3 beses daw siyang nabuntis. Her first pregnancy resulted in twins who were born at 37 weeks. So, isang term. Tapos, twins, 2 living na. Tapos, isang multiple. Tapos, isang pagbubuntis, yung first pregnancy nga. At napanganak pa nga. Kaya, dito siya kasama sa para, napanganak siya ng viable, right? So, her second pregnancy ended in a miscarriage at 10 weeks. So, yung second pregnancy niya daw ended in a miscarriage. So, andun na yung term ninyo, miscarriage or abortion. So, sulat nyo na, itara nyo na sa letter A or abortion. Okay? So, hindi siya viable. Pag nasa abortion, hindi yan viable. Kaya, hindi siya kasama sa para. Hindi mo siya itatara dito sa para. Now, and her third pregnancy resulted in a single birth at 39 weeks. Resulted in a single birth, pinanganak, viable, 39-weeker. Term, living. Ayan. So, wala siyang preterm na ipinanganak. Siya nga pala, during board exam, kapag wala namang nakalagay dito na may patay, huwag niyong i-assume na patay itong 2 to, okay? Huwag kayong mag-overthink na namatay itong 37 at 39. Kapag wala ditong nakalagay na one died from accident or one died from medical condition, huwag kayong maglalagay ng wag kayong mag-a-assume na may namatay or mag-a-assume na may mga follow-up questions, okay, na mapapatunayan yung patay yung iba dito. Do not overthink, okay? So, let's move forward. So, how will we summarize this OB score? So, G3, P2, 2013, multiple 1. Ayan. Okay. So, wag kayong malilito ha. Wag kayong malilito dyan. Okay. Now, let's move to the next example. Excuse me. So the next example, a 28-year-old woman comes to your clinic for her first prenatal visit. Uy, first prenatal visit, tara na sa G yan. Pagbubuntis na kasi. So, she tells you she has been pregnant 4 times. Ayan. Including her current pregnancy. So, dagdagan na lang natin ng 3 dahil ikapang-4 na pregnancy niya na pala ito, including her current pregnancy. Kasama na yung kanyang pinagbubuntis dito. She has 1 child who was born at 38 weeks. Uy, born at viable age. Tara sa para. Tapos term. 1 child who was born, tara agad to sa para, viable age at 35 weeks. But 35 weeks is considered as preterm. And she had 1 pregnancy that ended in a miscarriage. Miscarriage, abortion, hindi viable. So according to the GTPAL system, how would you summarize her obstetric history? Now, let's complete. no multiple pregnancy disclosed. So sa living naman, may hindi sinabing namatay or stillbirth itong term at preterm. So, 2 yan. The answer is G4, P2, 111, 2, walang multiple. Alright, di ba? Nakita nyo? Review ulit ba natin? 4 na pagbubuntis, kasama na yung current pregnancy. Merong pinanganak, 2, isang 38-weeker, isang 35-weeker. Isang pagbubuntis na nag-end ng miscarriage, not viable. Ayan, kaya G4P2111, 2, walang multiple. Now, let's go to the last exercise that we provided. So, exercise number 3 says, during a prenatal visit na agad. So, 1 tara na. A woman shares her pregnancy history with you. She reports that she has been pregnant 5 times. This includes her current pregnancy. So, tara na. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Her first pregnancy ended in a stillbirth at 28 weeks. Pinanganak niyang namatay at 28 weeks. So, tara sa preterm kasi 28-weeker. Her second and third pregnancy, 2 to, resulted in live births, ipinanganak ng buhay at 40 and 38-weeker. 40 and 38 weeks is a term age of gestation. So, 2 term sa 2 beses nanganak ng term. Okay, so respectively, her 4th pregnancy was an elective abortion at 8 weeks. Elective abortion at 8 weeks. So, hindi siya kasama sa para. Huwag kayong malilito, huwag niyong isasama doon. Okay? But, abortion is still pagbubuntis, kaya sinama natin dito sa G, sa gravidity. Now, let's see. The living is 3. Sorry, the living is 2 kasi namatay yung pinanganak mo ng patay si preterm. Now, there are no multiple pregnancy declared. So, kung isa-summarize natin ito, ang score niya ay G5, P3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 0, no. Ayan. Okay, so let's review. 5 times na buntis, kasama ang pinagbubuntis. Yung first pregnancy niya ended in a stillbirth, patay, 28 weeks. So may sa preterm, ayan, 1. Sa para niya, bakit 3? Kasi yung stillbirth at yung second and third pregnancy niya. Ayan. Ay, nag-result to live births din. 2 live births and 1 stillbirth. Ayan, 3. 5 beses nagbuntis. Tapos, 2 term, 2 terms. Now, yung pang-4 na pregnancy niya, abortion daw, 8 weeks. So, maglalagay tayo dito ng 1. Tapos, 2 buhay, hindi naman sinabing namatay siya at the end of the story or the question. Kaya, 2 ang ilalagay. And no declared multiple pregnancy, kaya 0. Ayan. So, I hope you've learned a lot. Please subscribe and follow, and also visit our Facebook, Student Midwives Nook. We will be uploading exercises there. Thank you so much, and you have a great day. Happy learning!